title. I'm gonna play it. See if it's any fun. My hopes are it is. I mean, I've been watching a guy play it and it looks awesome. So try it out. We're gonna see how it goes. Streaming The Sinking City. Streaming The Sinking City. Streaming The Sinking City. That's just reverb over and over and over again. Okay. Oakley dokley. Here we go. Do we need to look at how to play? No, because I vaguely have an understanding of how to play. Let's go to the settings. Difficulty. Newcomer. Detective. Master Sleuth. I think we're going to go with Newcomer. And we'll put the combat at normal. Just to... We'll have no hint icons, leaving you to work out what actions to take next. So we'll actually go with Detective, just because that's gonna make it a little more difficult. Let's look. Aim assist, normal, subtitles on. Let's turn up the sensitivity. Video. We'll turn up the gamma just to make it brighter so everyone can see. Let's turn down this. All right. New game. Dear Charles Reed, as you requested, I've researched the outbursts of hysteria and visions in the city of Oakmont, Massachusetts. Turns out that your assumptions were correct. Such cases are indeed more frequent here. Men and women across the country are drawn to Oakmont, haunted by visions similar to yours, a city drowning the presence of something great yet unknown. As luck has it, I believe we have stumbled upon the source of your ailment, the person who might be able to help you with it. Prepare yourself, then come to Oakmont as soon as you can. I'll meet you here to help you on your way. Cordially, Johannes Vanderberg. I was sitting there like it was a loading screen. I had to press A. Yeah. Screw that mirror. Oh, look at myself anyway. Just throw that thing across the goddamn room. What in the world are you doing? Are you hyperventilating? Are you trying to control your breath? What in the hell? I want to skip. Don't tell me to skip. That noise you might be hearing in the background, that is my dog, Quinn. She is adorable, and you should love her as much as I do. Don't make faces at me. My wife is making faces at me. You can't see us, but I'll tell you what she's doing. Shaking her head and rolling her eyes. Because that's what she does. And I believe my dog is playing with the cat's toy. Leave the cat's toy alone, you goober. You goober. That's not for you, that's for the kitties. Rude ass dog. Okay.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Why not? I feel like I can trust a tourist advertisement. Hold the camera. The journal I read in the beginning. A 1911 style pistol. Okay, am I just rotating it?
Hope I never have to use it.
There we go.
But something tells me I will.
I hope I never have to use it. Yeah, okay. Good luck with that. Gunpowder, coil springs, and empty shell casings. Wunderbar. Okay. Ooh. There we go. That's the camera, I believe. Photo of trophy plate. Ooh, I got XP for that. Lucky ducky. I can't go that way.
Now get out.
Oh, alright, I'll go fuck myself.
At last, Mr. Charles Reed. What a pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Johannes Vanderberg, at your service.
Johannes?
I did promise to meet you the moment you arrived.
Ah, much obliged, Mr. Vanderberg. I guess I didn't expect you to mean so literally.
Please call me Johannes. But where are my manners? Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour, though it is its most important.
Reaching
What's the
Oakmont
deal
was
with
no
the
easy task. Most maps I found didn't mark it, and this rickety packet ship is the only one that sailed here. Why is that?
Oakmont is no ordinary place. Its unique geographical position and the flood, a recent natural disaster, make it nigh impossible to reach. But you made it, Mr. Reed. I'm sure the tides of fate would have brought you here one way or another.
That's an
Nice suit.
eye-catching suit.
Thank you, Mr. Reed. A mere flood is no excuse for one to abandon one's style.
I take it you're a
I
big
agree
fan
with
of
you.
yellow.
Well, I have a particular weakness for it. Call it a personal quirk.
Tell me about this flood.
It began 6 months ago. Storms raged for several weeks, and the water has risen ever higher without receding. Now the city is cut off from the mainland. I must say I rather like it, despite the inconvenience. Atmosphere, you know?
You said you know someone who can help me with my problem. The visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at the port. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
How can I find Mr.
Where is he?
Throgmorton?
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
Can you tell me a little about Mr. Throgmorton?
A remarkable creature, scion of a robust bloodline, a philanthropist, a scholar, and the patron of the famous Oakmont University. A man of great ambitions and even greater ego. Do not make him wait.
Oh, I'm
I
making
need
him
a
wait.
place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not, I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Here's the key.
Sounds charming.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Mr. Reed.
How do you fill your days, Mr. Vanderberg?
I host a philosophy club for the like-minded intelligentsia, gathering seeds of thought like moths drawn to a flame.
Does Oakmont really have much of a market for philosophy these days?
There is no consciousness without pain, Mr. Reed. No better moment for clarity than times of hardship.
What's the best way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot, or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
You're too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other key places.
Other places? Like what?
You're a private eye, yes? Well, I've highlighted the police station, city archive, newspaper. Places you'll need to get to the truth. This city is insular. Its ways mysterious. No one will take you by the hand, so you better know where to turn in search of a lead.
Oh, that's it for now, I think. Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
No. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
Oh, before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
Well, that's very, off-putting. Look at the map. Nope. I've just gone through everything other than to the map. Okay, the map is ginormous. Let's see. City Hall. University Library, Police Department, there's my hotel, Oakmont Chronicle, a hospital, and an asylum. Wonderful. And obviously, City Port. So, I don't know much about, what's his name? H.P. Lovecraft. I've never read any H.P. Lovecraft, so I don't know a damn thing. But a police-esque game, which is very interesting. I'm interested to, that's my flashlight. Flashlight on and off. What the hell happened to this thing?
Where's your Oberon, huh, Titania?
Hope someone finds this. My name is Albert Throgmorton. This is my will. I want to warn you, don't go to the depths below Oakmont. There's unreadable. You should be able to... You should have never done that. Everything should have reminded you in that... Should have remained in that cave. Professor Unreadable, I fear will become of me. I fear of what will become of me. It's singing in my brain, dancing on my eyelids every time I close my eyes. Unreadable. The circle goes on and on and on and on and on. Unreadable. In the end it comes. I must warn everyone. I must tell my father. Unreadable. He's here. Cthulhu? Is Cthulhu here?
Something with this helmet gives me chills. What's wrong with it?
Well, something with that helmet gives me chills. Don't know why a helmet would give anyone chills, but there's that. Do I have one speed? Walk? Throw stuff. I'm trying to throw stuff, I'm trying to run. Oh, it's this button. There we go. Okay. Big... Oh.
I don't care about your petty excuses. No one leaves the port until my son is found, and that is fine.
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested. Go away.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can help each other.
I want to make fun of him for looking like a monkey, but I feel like that's rude to
Please
start
forgive
off
the
with.
question,
But we're doing it.
I've never met a man quite like you before.
That's because no man measures up to the Throgmorton lineage. Proud and powerful blood flows through our veins. My father united with a certain royal family, which has blessed all our offspring with these exquisite features.
Yeah, exquisite features. You look like one of the guys from Planet of the Apes, buddy.
If I may ask, what happened to your son?
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. That he even tried to bite him.
And you don't believe him?
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert.
malarkey.
I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers, mark my words.
What do you know about... Who are the
Take it you're not
Innsmouthers?
the biggest
Excuse
fan
me.
of these
Who are they?
Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since the police burned Innsmouth to the ground. But now, those filthy migrants occupy half this damned city. The port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the shells. They are everywhere.
So they're just refugees.
Hardly. They've taken work from the local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us, the Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not to mention that crime rates have skyrocketed. Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
Wow, you sound like an
I've heard
asshole.
you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouth-ridden city will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
Mr. Throgmorton, let me help you. I'm rather good at tracking down missing people. I'll find Albert.
What makes you think you can do it? Oakmont is
PI.
not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
Let's just say I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, what have you got to lose? Sounds like you could use every man you can get.
Vera. You have a point, newcomer.
Sorry, did you just
Vera?
say Vera? What does that mean?
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect, outsider. That is, if you want to fit in. It is a fascinating blend. Vera means fine. I was saying, we have a deal.
I see. Thank you. I need to know more about what happened to Albert.
Dane, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the shore in a lifeboat. This fisherman supposedly brought him to the house, and then left to call me. But when I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
Anything else?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
As much as I'm enjoying the weather, Mr. Throgmorton, it's time for me to get started.
Find my son, newcomer, and be quick about it.
I mean, for someone that's bitching that no one's doing anything, he's doing a lot of standing around under an umbrella. Not doing a lot
I've said everything
of,
I know.
helping. Okay, he said everything he knows, so we can't ask him diddly, apparently. He said everything he knows. What you got? 2 shell casings and some gunpowder. Lucky me. Alright, I got some clues here. Wants me to find his son Albert, who went missing in the port. He was found barely conscious by the fishermen, so this is just a lowdown on everything he just told me. Until he's found, Robert won't let anyone leave the port, and he won't help me. Well, I mean, he did say his son was missing, and you were just like, hey, so anyway, let me bitch about my problems while your son's gone missing. I hope that's okay.
It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
Who says it would take tremendous effort? That thing's clearly rickety, and all it did was a strong breeze.
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee. Hello?
Let me just blind you. I hope you're okay with that.
Can you hear me?
Oh, my head. What? Who are you? Are you police? I've already told them everything.
It's okay. I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
Information to find his son. What the hell do you
I want
mean?
to know what happened here. Every detail.
I don't remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis. We were here. This is our house. Barry was outside, on his business. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son. He was unconscious, barely breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. Then he started to make these horrible sounds and, okay, my head began to burst. And he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing, just dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me,
That
voice called
familiar.
you,
Tell me about yourself.
Who are you?
Name's Will Hammond. I'm a fisherman. We all are. Live here together. Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so I started fishing. It was at or starve.
Who is this
is
K
Kay?
you keep mentioning?
Outsiders, show some respect. K is our lord, our light, our
Oh,
love.
damn.
Sorry, I didn't know.
Yeah, how am I supposed to know? I'm an outsider. I just got here and I'm supposed to know Kay's your god. My
Where are all
bad.
the other guys?
That's Paul there on the floor. K be with him. Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything. And I have no idea what Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to. Starting to suspect the worst.
Do you know how Paul died?
I don't know. When I pulled myself together, he was already gone. K have mercy on his soul.
I'll leave you to
Every
it.
kiss begins
Take
with
care of
K.
yourself, Will.
Please, detective, sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul? Or, K, did I kill him?
I don't know yet, Will. The police will stop anyone coming in or out of here, so I suggest you just try and get some rest.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
Me too. I'm always afraid of what I'm gonna dream. Hey, look, I can see myself in the mirror, kind of.
Choo-choo. Ahem.
What? Why? Why did you have to choo-choo at the train, my guy?
Choo-choo. Ahem. I can barely
So goddamn
recognize the
random.
face of the poor fella. He was beaten to
He
a
got
pulp.
bludgeoned to death. Damn. Oh, my sanity's going down. What the hell is that
5
thing?
cards short of a full house. 5 cards short of a full house. 5 cards short of a full house.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong here. Full house is a set of 2, a set of 3.
I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here.
Pretty positive that is. Maybe they do and you just don't know it. Look, there's a big X there. See? Clearly, there should be a portrait there. Alright. What's over here? Ooh.
So, that's what an Innsmouther looks like. Seems
Can't
like
really tell by the
Prohibition
picture,
hasn't
but sure.
affected Oakmont too much.
Ooh, a
Never
knife.
seen knives like this before. Masterful work.
Masterful work. Extremely masterful. Press down to activate. And press left, right for more information. Okay, press down. Ooh.
Glenna, Nehri, Glenna, Gebhal, Nukulina.
Yeah, what that guy said. You heard him. Can I see anything on this? Oh!
Never seen knives like this before.
Okay.
Masterful work.
I didn't know it was just gonna give me the same dialogue all over again.
Take this, ape face.
What's happening?
This reminds me of a mix of L.A. Noire and oh, what the hell is that Ghost Detective?
Yeah, run!
Okay, let's see what we have here.
Yeah, run!
No, that's not number 1. This is 1. This is 2.
Take this, ape face. Yeah,
Why
run!
can't I think of that Ghost
When Albert
Detective game?
Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen, and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled.
Not beyond 2 souls. Why can't... Oh! Hey, look, I'm hanging! That's nice. So we need to go to the Mind Palace. I can't think of the name of the damn game. So, Albert Throgmorton attacked the fishermen in their home as soon as he regained consciousness. Sudden psychotic outbreak. The fishermen suffered a psychotic outbreak after Albert Throgmorton regained consciousness. Okay, that's not it. Alright. Albert returned unstable. One of the fishermen is missing. One of the 3... the house. Albert woke up, but only found 2 of them. Albert fled when... Lewis shot without warning. When Albert Throgmorton became aggressive, Lewis, an Innsmouther fisherman, immediately started shooting at him. That's not it either. Unbelievable. Throgmorton, Innsmouther feud. The Throgmorton and Innsmouthers are an ongoing feud? Okay, wow, I'm batting 1,000 here. He returned unstable, had behaved strangely after returning from the sea. He was mad, violent, spoke gibberish. Hey, there it is. Albert Throgmorton was dangerous and posed a threat to Lewis Flynn and his fellow fishermen. Okay. Can I just jump off this? Wonderful. Okay, it's trying to get me to go to my Mind Palace. Oh, alright. Oh, okay. Albert returned unstable. A sudden... oh, there we go. Albert spread hysteria around him. Albert Throgmorton was spread some sort of psychic influence which made everyone nearby suffer hysteria. Wonderful. You got me doing more Mind Palace stuff. So I'm gonna say the feud with Lewis shot without a warning. Hey! Anti-Throgmorton sentiment. As an Innsmouther, Lewis and his people suffered at the hands of the Throgmortons. That could be the reason they hate them. Heck. Oh, okay, and I hit Y to go to clues. There we go. I can track down Albert. Albert and the fisherman named Lewis fled the scene after the fight in the house. I can track them down using my supernatural sense. Of course you have a supernatural sense. All of the omens. Okay, we're going this way. Can I just keep this open? I can. What's this? Shell
So
casings?
the fisherman pursued
Fire,
Albert. Even let
obviously.
off a few shots.
The hell is that thing? Get the fuck away from me. Oh, I can search this. Rags, metal strip. Okay, so we're gonna go this way, I think. Don't see any more of those things pointing in the direction of where I need to go. I'm gonna keep going this way. There's a bar over here.
Hey, got a spare bullet, fella? I ain't eaten in days. Oh. Hey.
How do I give
bullet,
him the
fella?
spare bullet if I was going to
I
give
ain't
him a
eaten in
spare
days.
bullet? Alright. So I want to figure out where these things are trying to direct me, because it says they're gonna direct me and get the fuck away from me, whatever the hell you are. It's gonna direct me in where I need to go. So I get the shell casings. Oh, this way. Okay. Okay. And then what? Wait. Handprint.
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
Yeah, of course. He returned to monkey. Monkey strong. Apes together strong, damn it. Okay, I want to go in this building. But I want to look around because I'm nosy. I'm gonna go in here. Avon calling. Hi, we're here to talk to you about, makeup, maybe? I know you're an Innsmouther, so your face might be a little jacked up. Maybe you need it. Reload my gun. Alright. Ooh. Loot. Gunpowder. Lucky me. Alright, let's go upstairs. What is up here? I can't go upstairs, so that was a waste of my time. Anything? There's something right there. Hey! How's it going? Alright. Go downstairs. Ooh.
There's something in the pocket.
Hey, how you doing? How's it going? How was your day? Lewis, please just give me one more week. I know I owe you, but I'm underwater like everyone else right now. Very clever. You are a genius, buddy. I don't yet have enough stock to operate the bar smoothly with Fuzz snooping around the port. But don't worry, I've struck a nice deal with the proper people, and you should have a steady supply channel soon. Just one more week and I'll return everything with double interest. PETA. PETA.
The blood is fresh.
Alright, look at that. Nope.
Whomever it belongs to could
Fresh
not have
blood.
gone far.
I wonder where they went. Judging by the blood, downstairs. Can I search stuff? Hey. Padlocks for more information. Padlocks and weak planks can be broken with a shot or a melee attack. How do you do a melee attack? Oh, like that. What the hell's your melee weapon? It's a shovel. Why are you carrying a shovel? There's a dead body here. Oh, what the hell is that? The door's stuffed yet. Take a shovel to the head. No, stop it! Take a shovel to the head. Haha, bitch. Is there another one? I don't want to get jumped here. Dead one. Alright. We're looking clear here. We're looking clear.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
You worked till 11:15 and then had to go back in at 5. That sounds like an absolute horrible time. That's atrocious. 11:15 and then back in at 5. I'm all set with that. Lewis left the crime scene. The bar owner was in debt to Lewis. Lewis, the Innsmouther that killed Albert Throgmorton, may be hiding in the bar. Really? Maybe. That's lovely. Albert was murdered. Albert fled when wounded. Lewis pursued Albert. Albert was murdered. What? Alright. Oh, so none of these go together. Oh, no. There we go. Lewis may have wanted Albert dead. Lewis may have wanted to kill Albert outright because he was a Throgmorton, rather than just drive him off. He may be at the bar. That was the bar. I was just outside of literally 10 seconds. Really? Can I jump this? Why have a set of stairs that goes to something you can't even get out of? And a door you can't go out? That's just ignorant. Absolutely ignorant. Alright, so I need to go to the bar, and the bar was this way. Can I climb this? I cannot climb that. There might be... The hell is that a platypus? Can I hit it? Apparently I can't hit it with my shovel. The game doesn't want me hurting the harmless deformed creatures. I go this way. Get to the bar. Oh my god, it's an octopus! Hi, friend. You look like you're doing well. I hope everything's good. Oh, there you are, Perry. Yes, exactly. Okay. Can I shoot the close? Nope. That's not what?
You look
I did leave
familiar,
Perry on the dog.
but old Billy hasn't seen you around.
I look familiar, but you haven't seen me around. Hey, look, it's Billy!
You look familiar, but old Billy hasn't seen you around.
Oh, Billy ain't seen me around. Of course he has. Oh, can you stop with the... Can you stop with that, please? I don't need your music in here. What? Is she, like, trying to entice me to go over to her, or is she just, like, doing jujitsu in the corner?
Come closer, troubled soul. Let me tell you what your future holds.
You're some kind of, fortune teller?
Yes, my dear. Yes. Oh, It's so clear. Your path holds many surprises, newcomer.
She probably is having a mild stroke, but she's gonna tell me my future.
Really?
You
Like
tell.
what?
Not so fast, newcomer. I see many things. For a small fee, I'll tell you some of them.
Alright, how much? $1?
Your money has no value here, newcomer. After the flood, Oakmonters deal in the practical. Booze, smokes, and bullets. And I'll make it easier for you. I don't smoke.
Okay, you want a drink?
Let's hear what my future holds.
Good. Let me focus. The sea will be generous in the coming days. Many gifts delivered, and many will regret partaking.
I don't think I follow.
I see old and new. A hard heart against an iron will. Whoever wins, you win too. But you'll only see that from inside a metal cage. And tall pillars circled by the dead. A race from one to the next as time itself laughs.
That made no
I'd
sense.
like my bullet back.
It is what it is. The truth will out soon. Me, I just caught an early glimpse.
Why do I feel like I got scammed?
I do feel like I got scammed. There she goes, back to having her mild stroke. I got my fortune read, and actually, I need to check now. Is he in boots? No, he's in loafers. Sneakers. So he doesn't have cowboy feet, so maybe it's not Billy.
I'll miss the carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure.
Yeah, you tell him, buddy.
Stay alert. Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
Underground, bitch! I just have to walk outside and there's monsters.
What's your problem?
What's your problem?
Welcome to Under the Keel. What do you want?
Oh, how nice.
I've seen some unsettling creatures around. Like nothing I've ever encountered. What are they?
So you met a wild beast, newcomer. No one knows what they are, but consider yourself lucky to still be in one piece. They arrived in the flood. Some say they come from the sea. Others that they are Kay's punishment for us.
And what do you say?
If it bleeds, you can kill it. Keep your gun handy. And if you want to erase the memory, I sell a perfect cure right here. Remember, better to be a coward and live than brave and dead. Unless you're a newcomer.
I'm looking for a man by the name of Lewis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah, even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
As it happens, I know
yeah,
you
we'll go
owe a
with this.
debt to Mr. Flynn. Trouble is, I found your note near the dead body of Albert Throgmorton, son of Robert. So, it seems Lewis is in trouble. Might have even come here to hide.
So,
But you hand him over, and he won't be back to collect what you owe. Get me?
Rock. That would explain the blood. Fine. If it gets me out of this mess, you can have him.
So,
He's upstairs. Here's the key. You gotta promise to deal with him once and for all. But save the shooting for outside, huh?
smart man. There's your good
Da?
deed for the day. Bye.
da. No, he didn't say da, he said da. Can I come back here? Don't mind me. I'm just looting your back storage. Thanks for your springs and shell casings, buddy. I greatly appreciate. Oh, that's the. Yeah, for your donation. I appreciate it. Can I like walk over to him? Will he get mad? Hi, how are ya? What's in the till? Hey, he's got a rifle back here. Okay, so this piece of shit's upstairs.
What the? Get the. Oh. What the? Get the. Oh.
What are you doing? You okay, buddy? You need a friend. Sure, this guy will be your friend. Maybe, maybe not. How do you know he can't speak? Just because he won't talk to me doesn't mean he can't speak.
What the? Get the. Oh.
What the? Get the. Oh.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing?
Oh, what
Charles
the hell
Reed,
is that?
private investigator. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Throg. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
Okay.
What kind of...
Why do you look like that?
Why do you... Your face, it's,
Oh, so you're here to attack me just because I look different to you? Wanna spit
Yes.
on me, whisper to your
Absolutely.
friends? What's new?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to ask. I've just never met someone like you before. I didn't mean any offense.
Innsmouther's bodies were blessed by the She. You're gonna see a lot of us here, so you better get over it. We are proud of who we are.
Good for you for being proud, but if you think you look like that and you think you're blessed, I'm all for body positivity and all, but yeah, surgery's the thing.
Start at the
I'm pretty
beginning.
sure.
What happened?
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Barry'd gone to the sea. Though I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
You shot to kill.
Okay, why'd you kill him, though?
No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over me. First thing I recall after is that darn warehouse and me covered in blood. I had no idea what happened, though I suspected it had something to do with that ape. Turns out I was right.
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder, always conspiring behind our backs, always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
You mentioned
What's a grand family?
What do you mean?
So you're a newcomer, huh? Explains a lot.
Yeah, a newcomer with a gun. Answer the question.
Okay. People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition and reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont are called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right, those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
I think I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
Okay. So, there's gonna be choices in this game. I won't tell him, or I'll think about it. I mean, I'm thinking about it right now, so I'm going without thinking about it.
This is not exactly cut and dry. I need some time to think.
Perhaps I can offer something to grease your grinds. I still have a few bullets on me.
No.
You think you're the first person to offer me a bribe?
Please, Mr. Reed.
Now, don't try my patience further, Mr. Flynn.
If you're innocent, why are you hiding? You could easily just be like, hey, so this is what happened. I can get skills. Ooh. Skill trees are my favorite. Combat, vigor, mind. 25 pieces of any crafting material. 7 more pistol rounds. Set traps twice as quickly. Ooh. Okay, let's go to the Mind Palace. Lewis was aware of his actions, was aware of what he was doing during the fight with Throgmorton. Lewis was mentally affected and couldn't control his actions. Lewis was mentally affected, he couldn't control his actions, okay. Lewis was under mental influence. Lewis killed Albert Throgmorton while under some sort of mental influence. He couldn't control his actions and thus can't be blamed for Albert's death. I could try and cover for him, or else Robert Throgmorton will have his head. I guess I'm gonna cover for the guy. He didn't do it on purpose, I guess. But still, why hide? Oh, before we leave.
What the? Get the.
Oh. What the? Get the. Oh. Okay, where's Throgmorton? See, it's funny. He bitches because, oh yeah, you came here to make fun of me because I look different. Oh, that fucking ape face. Bruh, pot calling the kettle black much, right? Fuck out of here.
Mr. Throgmorton.
Found your murderer.
I'm afraid I have bad news.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No. It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it. No.
I've tracked down your son's murderer.
Where? Who is he?
Should I lie, or should I tell him where he is? Janel? Janel saying tell him. Murderers at the... Should I just change the subject?
Throgmorton,
I'm gonna change the subject first, just because I think that shit's funny.
What? I don't have all day.
Some unusual creatures. And they sure weren't friendly.
Such as yourself.
You've seen a wild beast, Mr. Reed. I'm somewhat surprised to see you still alive. Those unsettling things appeared after the flood. I've commissioned a few studies on them, but we know little more than when we started. They're aggressive, but fortunately not immune to gunfire.
Yeah, I learned that firsthand.
Try to avoid them when possible. And when you can't, keep your weapons handy.
So the murderer's in the bar.
The Innsmouther Lewis is responsible for your son's murder. He's hiding at the local bar. Just ask the bartender. Seems like he had a bone to pick with your family and took it out on Albert.
Oh, that scum won't be getting off easy. The whole city shall see what happens when you cross the Throgmortons. Justice, bittersweet as it is, shall be served. It's rare for a newcomer to make himself so useful. Thank you.
Mr. Throgmorton, I hate to press you, but do you think you could help me now?
Yes, you've earned it. Okay, to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime the police couldn't, but I digress. Remind me, what brought you to Oakmont?
What are you whispering about? Trying to find the source of my visions. I'm investigating cases of insanity. I'm trying to find the source of my visions. That's the reason why I came here, right?
I see things. Visions. And I needed to stop. I was drawn here, or guided, or I don't know. But I believe the source of this madness is here, in Oakmont.
You're not wrong, Mr. Reed. An inexplicable hysteria spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
Do these cases of hysteria involve shared visions as well?
Since the flood, many Oakmonters have had similar nightmares. Indeed, Professor Doe, the expedition leader, complained of them herself.
Waterlogged ruins with unnatural architecture. A sleeping giant, drowned streets, and a voice calling from the depths.
Her words exactly. She proposed the expedition, desperately wanting to find the cause.
A geological expedition? I'm not sure I follow.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source. As above, so below. So I sent men to find out.
I think the flood was unnatural. Seems like it was unnatural.
Just a natural disaster.
You weren't here, Mr. Reed. What happened defied scientific explanation.
Has your expedition
Do you have any discoveries?
I do not know. Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others? Is it so hard to believe?
Oh, fuck.
I had no news for a week.
I hit A too many times, so just skip part of the dialogue.
Comes ashore and is killed.
It does sound suspicious.
Mr. Reed, I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
If I'm going
Talk
to
more
look
about the
into
expedition,
this,
then I want
need
money.
To know more. Where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters and a key.
That's all you can tell me?
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
I'm sorry, Mr. Throgmorton. I just meant the more I know, the better.
I am a busy man. I funded the research, but left all preparations to Professor Doe and Albert. When you've finished, come see me at the Throgmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
Now, where's my payment?
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course, you've earned some compensation for your work here at the port. I'll also include a fair advance in bullets.
Bullets?
Ooh.
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the flood, Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.
Oh, and an achievement, and a knowledge point. Solved my first case in Oakmont. Ain't that fantastic? Alright, I think that's where I'm gonna end the video, just because I don't want them to be 877 hours long for one video, because that'd probably be a little boring. Before we go, I'm gonna kill this thing and see what happens. It sits the fuck still for 3 seconds. Stop moving. Oh, got him. Oh, got him. Alright, that's it for now. Thank you everyone for watching. Have a absolute wonderful night.